Okay, in this video I'm going to show you how I model this helmet step by step. So I hope you can enjoy this. So let's get started. Okay, so here we start first with some blueprints. So we put a blueprint in the side XZ plane, and then a front view on the XZ plane, and they are aligned in the center, both of them. So then the first thing we do is create two lines, one from the side plane, so following this profile here, and then another one from the front plane following that profile there. And then we just create a boundary surface. As soon as we got that, we can mirror it to the front. So then we got all that curve over here. And then what we do next is we just trim this bit out. Basically with a line, we create a line and then we just trim it through there. Then we knit them together, both surfaces. And we create another boundary surface that is also from two sketches. Then we mirror it to the other side. So we got both sides of the helmet. We knit it together, so it's all one piece. And then we fill it, so it's a solid. And then we split it in half, so we just model one side of the helmet again. So then we're going to do the debossing in the back, which we create a split line. So then when we got that split line, we can offset that surface. And then we thicken that surface. There we go, we got a thickened surface now. So now we combine those parts, and basically we remove that part. We use that, basically that thickened part, to subtract from the part that we had, basically from that helmet solid. And then we just add a fillet there, and that adds a curve all along there. Then we create a shell, so this basically, if we hide these planes, it's a bit more obvious what's going on here. So we can hide those. It's not those. So there we go. We can see there's a hollow now in the inside. So basically we created a line and then we split it with a sketch. We did a sketch in there and then we split that bit out. So this is being split again, and then we added a fillet all the way around, and a fillet on the bottom, so it gives the impression of two parts basically. And then we added a fillet on the bottom, and we mirror to the other side, so we got both sides of the helmet now. We combine it together, so it's all one part. And then we got this black rubber like part now. When we apply material to that, so it looks like a separate part. And now we're creating the front mouthpiece there. So basically we do a sketch, we surface trim that, and then we thicken it out. Yeah. Now we added a fillet to round those corners, a chamfer, and some more fillets all around here and the bottom. So that is finished now. Then we did the visor. So the visor, and we start again with a sketch from the side plane, and then we project it into there, and then we can just offset the surface and giving it thickness. Then we can fillet it all around. Now we just split in the back of it, so if we hide the visor we can see that we have split the back of it. We're just saying we created a side profile and then we split it out. We added fillets there. And all around this here. So now if we show again the visor, so we're just creating that sort of hinge. So now we're gonna create air intakes in the spoiler. So how we did this is basically two sketches, one on that front plane, which is the profile that we're going to sweep back, and other one on the side, which is the curve we're going to fall with that sweep, and that creates this sort of shape. Then I created another sketch and I extrude that out to give it that side, so it's like a spoiler here. So now we just cut the inside of that shape with a helmet shape. And we delete the body that we used to cut that shape. Then we shell this new intake spoiler, and then we just combine it with a helmet. So it's all one part, and then it's just a matter of adding some fillets to it on all the edges, there and there. So intakes, we do the same. We just create two shapes in the front plane, then project them into the helmet, and we cut extrude basically those shapes. So there we go, the two sides. Add some fillets to it. Then here we offset that surface so we could put the sticker on it. Basically we put a label in there. And then on the back we just draw those numbers and give it some color. How we did this, we did a sketch with test, projected into that face. Split, used those lines to split the surfaces, offset it, and gave it color. And that's it. That's the end of it. So if you like this type of videos, and thumbs up, and please subscribe. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.